Nick and Lex here.
Hey everyone!
How's it going, guys? So tonight we're gonna do a request for Eric Thompson.
Yes,
thank you, Eric.
Thank you so
we're
much.
We're gonna do the full album of Lightbulb Sun.
Yes.
Lightbulb Sun. Actually, we have it in the back. We pulled it up, so I hope you see it. And yeah, let's hope. We tried some stuff right now before recording with a different webcam, and it's just too shaky. We're just gonna use our old camera right now, and then maybe in the future we're gonna use a better camera.
Yes.
But for now we can. We're not very tech savvy. Let's say that. So, well, let's dive into it.
Yes,
right?
definitely. And we've done from this album Lightbulb Sun, and then Eric also a few days prior requested Last Chance to Evacuate Planet Earth Before It Is Recycled. That one was super enjoyable, and while we were listening to it, we were like, oh, it would be nice to listen to this full album, and then he sent us the request for the full album, and we were really excited about that. Right. So thank you, Eric, so much for all of your support. We're so excited to get to working on all of these requests. And yeah, this is our first full album that we're ever gonna do recorded. We did 2112 live streamed, but that one, since we weren't going to pause because other people were watching.
Yeah, you can't live stream.
We couldn't include the audio, so this time we're including the audio. We will have to pause though. Lots. Yeah, just enough to make sure it doesn't get taken down.
I'm going to try to count the music so the abruptions are not so bad. I'm going to try my best. I don't know this album, so I'm just going to try and keep up with the counting, and then when a break comes, or I guess I'll pause and then we'll talk about the music. Yeah. So let's dive into it, because we only have 90% battery on the camera, so I hope we don't run out.
I think we'll be good.
It's so this is Lightbulb Sun by Porcupine Tree, the year 2000, and we have 56 minutes of goodness awaiting.
I can't wait. I'm so excited about this. This is our first time ever doing a full album, so that's so exciting. I can't wait.
It's gonna be awesome.
The sun is a light bulb, the candle's a treat, the curtains stay closed now on my little retreat, and I'll only take medicine if it's followed by sweets. A sickly pink liquid that puts me to sleep. My head beats a better way. Tomorrow a better day. And I can watch TV while I'm wrapped up in bed.
perfect moment to pause. Well, we already reviewed
Yes,
this
yes,
song. Was it for
No,
for Eric?
this one we did
We
on
did
our
by
own.
ourselves.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So I just love the way that how they incorporate the acoustic guitar, and it's just like this theme,
Yes.
very soft and very like super, and then it's John, 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 John.
Yes.
You know that? I like that switch on,
Between
switch
heavy
off,
and
and light. Yeah.
yeah.
And
I
just the
agree.
song is feel good, and I love it. So the solo was really cool. What do you think?
I think the same. I mean, it's so
It's
great
kind of weird
hearing
to
it,
review the song that you already did.
but I love hearing
But I mean,
it
it's
again,
just
and
great
I'm so
music.
excited to hear it like
The
as
full
a
thing.
part of a full like entity. You
Yeah.
know, usually when we like choose songs, we would love to do this all the time, but you know, just for the sake of like getting more kind of like here and there, we do like one song, and it usually leaves you wanting more. So
Yeah,
we did
yeah.
that like with the last chance to evacuate. It was like, oh man, it would be nice.
Yeah.
So I'm
And
really
it's so cool to get this out of the way, the whole Lightbulb Sun album,
yes,
to just devour it right now.
Yes.
It's so cool. So
exactly.
let's keep going.
Thank you.
because-
Okay.
Sounds very like Zeppelin-ish. There's a little like Zeppelin-ish feel there.
The sun is a light bulb, a candle's a treat. The curtains stay closed now on my little retreat. But after a while, the noise from the street is making me wish I was back on my feet.
I love that Pink Floyd
Yes.
vibe here with the children in the
Yes.
background. It has like this vibe, you know.
Definitely.
Let's see what comes next. Nice, beautiful.
The letters pile up in the hallway. Junk mail and bills from the catalogs. And the neighbors have guessed, 'cause I've cancelled the milk. And they don't hear your voice through the walls anymore.
He reminds me of Roger Waters.
Yeah.
How is your life today?
Wow, King.
How is your life? How is your was kissed on the cheek by a cold mouth, while the taxi was waiting like a getaway car, and each second seems like a lifetime, and the cat, it's been staring at me all this time.
Wow, I love this. It reminds me a lot of, like I said, Roger
Yes.
Waters' voice even.
Yes.
I love that tum-bum-bum, almost like a circus
Yes,
theme.
exactly. Yeah.
And I love how he incorporates, oh my god, how often have we said listen to this with headphones?
Oh,
Because
yeah.
the voices are here, 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 here,
Mhm.
here. It's all over.
Yes.
And I just love how he incorporates this theme, and it sounds very Floydish. This.
It definitely
Yeah.
sounds Floydish, and I also got that circus vibe, like, I mean, not eerie, but just like,
Yeah.
you know, a little bit.
I mean, by now, I guess movies have kind of ruined it for us. But circus is kind of like, oh, it's eerie.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love it. Very cool transition from the song into this. And I love just his little, very nasal
Yeah.
tone in this voice. It sounds almost like Roger Waters. I mean, he's
Roger
always,
Waters is a bit deeper voice.
Oh, yeah,
obviously,
yeah.
but it definitely does give me
but
that.
yeah, and I love how is your life today. Like, you
Mhm.
know, sometimes it sucks, sometimes it's great.
Yeah.
So, but let's continue.
Okay.
Reminds me of Beatles. Yeah, it's eerie. 'Got a little jigsaw vibe right
Yes,
there.
yeah.
Really cool.
Yes.
I'm like,
I wanna-
ooh, grunge.
Six of one and half a dozen black guitars and plastic blues. Hide behind a wall of nothing, nothing said and nothing new. Four chords that made a million. Four chords that made a million, million, million.
So this reminds me more of like an alternative band
Yeah.
almost. Like, what would you say? Like, What's that band? Those two brothers that always fight.
Two brothers?
Yeah, like the Beatle imitators. Oasis.
Oh,
it sounds a little bit like Oasis
a little bit, yeah,
meets.
that's true.
It's not very proggish, but I love that he does it on purpose. I love it's very catchy.
It is very catchy.
It sounds more like an alternative rock, and that that intro.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's very catchy.
I can definitely see Oasis.
Yeah, Oasis. It's very Oasis. I hope you guys agree.
I mean, we absolutely love Steven Wilson and Porcupine Tree. We know what he's capable of.
I'm not telling that Oasis sucks, but it just sounds more, which is cool.
Like you said, alternative.
You can't, like, in one album, you can't just, like, spit out one prog masterpiece after the other. There has to be some room for some other music.
Right,
so
yeah.
I think I appreciate this. You know, because I know there's a 13-minute song on this, so we will get our prog fix.
Oh, yeah.
But I love that they're kind of like mixing it up, you know.
Definitely. Yeah, definitely. Well, they have, I think the first Porcupine Tree song that I ever heard was Blackest Eyes. And this is kind of in that same, I think, category.
I think we've heard
Blackest
that song
Eyes.
like 20 times. Because that's like the song that when you put on Spotify, like play Porcupine Tree.
Yeah,
the one
exactly.
they play. So,
yeah, but that was the first one that I ever heard. And I was probably like 15 at the time. And someone played that song and then I never got into them again. But this is definitely in that same like type of song, I think, as Blackest Eyes.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Without further ado.
With a checkbook, we'll take you out to lunch. Who knows? He will tell you you're a savior, and then he'll drop you like a stone. For gods that made a million. For gods that made a million. For gods that made a million. And I have tried, and I have died, trying to get through. But in the end, I can't defend you. For cards that made a million. For cards that made a million. For cards that made a million. For cards that made a million.
Okay, so before we begin, I just want to talk about this. Is very important because 4 chords that made a million, that has happened so many times. Because, for example, AC/DC, all their songs have 3 to 4 chords. That's it.
Yeah.
And they sold basically still the highest selling record, the Back in Black.
Oh, yeah.
So, and I was thinking 4 chords they made a million. What does he mean? Because I mean, there's like so many chords. I had like this book once, and it was like 8,000 chords. So I was like, oh my god, it's only like 11 notes, right? Yeah, you can. There's so many chords, and I was like, does this have to do with chords? Like how many chords there? Oh no, that made a million.
Exactly.
You know?
That's
So
a good
I
catch.
just want to interject. I wanted to interject that. I'm sorry for interrupting. But
Okay.
there you go. Now I can say morphine vibe.
You move in waves, you never retrace.
She changes every time you look. By summer it was all gone. Now she's moved on. She called you every other day, so savor it, it's all gone. Now she's moved on. She changes every time you look. By summer it was all gone. Now she's moved on. She called you every other day, so savor it, it's all gone. Now she's moved on.
I'm finding all the spots where I can interrupt a little bit. I like this song. It's also very catchy.
I love it. Yeah.
You were saying something.
That I love, like how Steven Wilson does this thing where his voice is there, but it kind of sounds like it's like in an old recording or something, kind of like in the back.
Isn't that what they do with the thing that the police uses?
Like a megaphone?
Yeah, I think it's a megaphone, and I think they sing through that, so it sounds a little bit distorted.
Yes, exactly.
And crackly.
Yes,
crackly.
I love that.
Mm-hmm.
And really love.
I think that's also a technique that, I mean, of course, he's very inspired by Pink Floyd.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I love that. I love that. He's basically the Pink Floyd of 2000s.
Yes, definitely.
And before, even in the 90s, he was
I know.
already. This band was already at large, but I love that he uses like these.
Yeah.
You know.
And I love the name of the song. It's like all one word. She's moved on, and it's like.
Oh, I didn't even
catch
that.
Because I was trying to read that.
I thought it was just
like, on.
Yeah, I thought it was some like Irish
I was like,
word.
and then I'm listening to it, and I'm like, oh, I see.
Yeah.
I love the song.
It's very cool. Also very catchy. I love it. Very cool.
Yes, definitely. Very cool.
She's moved on. She's moved on. She's moved on. She changes every time you look. By summer it was all gone. Now she's moved on. She called you every other day, so savor it, it's all gone. Now she's moved on.
just like a dirty guitar, no delay, nothing. I love this album. Has a lot of acoustic guitar. Makes me wanna play.
If you fall asleep with me, you can dream and drowse. The minutes turn to hours. We could climb a tree or two and watch the sun go down upon our sleepy town.
So we had done this song before, of course, for Eric, did we?
Yes.
And so, oh my God, thank you, Eric. So what I love about this song is like this fretless bass. But the song before that, She's Moved On, I really love that solo
Very,
at
like
the
you
end,
said,
because it was
very-
very dry and very like seco, like, you know, that's the word in Spanish for dry.
Dry.
It was very like, because you get used to when you have your like pedals. And it takes a lot of guts to play a solo, just like, you know, you hook it up,
No delay.
you have a crybaby, that's basically it. No delay, no reverb, nothing to kind of like
smooth out
those mistakes, you know. So I appreciated it very much that She Moved On, and this song I just love it. Is that an electric?
I looked it up and it was one of those steel
guitars
that you said. And I also wanted to mention, in the comments of that song, people were saying that it was about like some cult leader. And I totally, so only one person mentioned the name and I didn't like look into it too much more, but now I'm going to pay attention to the lyrics to see if I
me
can
too, yeah. The second
like,
time I'm not, because I was already on the bass line. It was like
I just want to see if I catch it, because the only like cult, I guess, leader that I know of, or very strong one, was like Jim
Kool-Aid?
Jones. Yeah, the
the
Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid Man.
But this one they said some other name, and it was literally today, so I didn't have time to look it up and go into it. But I wanted to tell you that about the comments. Okay.
After all the time I spent with you, summer went away, and we just weren't the same. It's just you and me alone. We're growing apart now, kids. You kiss me on the lips.
Ooh, I love that.
Yes.
That's called a bend. Same chord. Like dogs. Beautiful. The harmonics.
Let me say that our mission here at this time is about to come to a close in the next few days. We came from distant space, and even what some might call somewhat of another dimension. And we're about to return from whence we came.
So that's a real recording. interplay between the bass and the
There's so many layers going on.
I love that interplay between these instruments and the bass line, and I can't believe that's a real recording.
I know,
Like,
it's crazy.
From a cult leader. That's
Yes.
like, he's like, we come from a different dimension or from a different planet, and I've heard these things before. You know,
Yes.
from other people, and I'm like, yeah, sure. Like, come join me on my spaceship, you know.
Yes.
When I was younger, my parents would frequent with people from the US, and they were like into like different cults, and we're like, cool, yeah. So good luck on the moon and stuff. So yeah, it exists. You
It
know?
does, definitely.
But
yeah, I was gonna say there's so many different layers.
I
like,
love it.
So much going on.
I would love to
so
know what
many
they're
details
using.
that I can like listen to and just like pick them out individually, and it's just so awesome. And I love listening to this for the second
so
time.
good. Oh yeah. It's even
recently.
better the second time.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Did we already
so
upload for Eric this
Yes, today.
today? Oh my God! So okay,
Yeah.
we're doing another one. Well, we're doing our second take. Oh man! So we rewinded a little bit
Just
because
like
I kind of
a
like
couple
interrupted him there,
seconds. Yeah,
just
here
to
we
get
go.
the full experience.
If I would title this tape, it would be Last Chance to Evacuate Planet Earth Before It Is Recycled. Last chance to evacuate Earth before it is recycled.
It gives me chills like down my spine.
But I love this acoustic album. Slide guitar.
I was pretending to be floating strong, but I was sinking into still water. Eyes closed, all of the rest will flow. Then out of darkness I found I could still feel something good. Out of
pause.
I
I
know,
was
that
very
was great.
like immersed.
Ooh, hello, bass.
This is a hate song, just meant for you. I thought that I'd write it down while I still could. I hope, will you hear this? You're one too soon. Oh, it's a lonely light in my empty bed, and it's a quiet light that leaks from my head. These are the last rites. The light is dead. Yes, I'm hearing voices too. And I'm more caught up than you.
Wow, I love how the bass is just driving the entire song.
It's like
So
my dream come true.
Yeah, we have to like, please guys in the comment section, please encourage Alexia to like continue playing the beautiful instrument there, the bass. Because wouldn't it be cool to play that bass along to song? You would
Yeah.
feel so cool. So, and I
Definitely.
love how like the bass drives everything, and there's just like little chords of pianos,
Yes,
like
and
just
the-
like intersecting, you know,
Yes.
interjecting,
Mhm.
little like bum, bum, bum.
Exactly.
And oh my god, it's just a great song. It's called The Hate Song.
I know.
I love it.
But it's so like I love also the little like sound effects that
Oh yeah. There's so much to listen
you know
to.
like it,
all these songs, of course, deserve so many more, you know, repeats. You
yes
know. It's insane, but,
re-listens.
Yeah, re-listens.
It's great. I honestly, this album is
What a great trip! Thank you
knocking
so much,
me like
Eric. You really like put us in a good
Yes.
position here. Like, having a lot of.
this
I mean,
is so
fun.
great because when
And I love there's so much acoustic guitar. It really makes me
Exactly.
want to grab just the acoustic and just like you know, play chords.
yeah
Because I'm very like I love very technical stuff, and But this is very refreshing.
It is.
Very
It's
cool.
so nice. I love it. And we always say the same thing. Like Steven Wilson always delivers, and this is no
So
exception.
genius, and we have another request by Eric. Oh my god!
I know we're gonna get to do
For-
In Absentia.
my God.
Full album. That's also
That's
so
insane.
exciting.
yeah.
I was even gonna tell you we should do it now.
Well, we
But,
can. I
yeah.
mean, we have to recharge
We
the
have to
camera
recharge the
first.
camera,
But
yeah.
I'm
But
so scared
I'm
that
so
it's
in
gonna
the
like.
mood.
If guys, if suddenly there's like an interruption and
I
we're
don't
like,
think
hey,
so.
we're back, then it's
I think
because
we'll be good.
yeah, it's a good film.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's
Okay.
continue. Sounds like Dream Theater. Huh?
Yeah.
that they're jamming. No?
I love this. I think that one's my favorite so far.
This song, yeah, this has been amazing.
Yeah,
this
that one's
last
my
part,
favorite.
like ever, Porcupine Tree?
Of the
Okay.
album thus far.
Look, mommy.
There's an airplane up in the sky.
Let's see if a lot of people get that reference.
Tied to a time when we knew that the sun would shine, and you were all smiles, and we could just talk for a while of where we would be when the future comes, where we would be, and how you would paint while I wrote my songs. If I could find you and tell you about my life, or maybe just write and remind you of when we would dream of where we would be when the future comes, where we would be, and how you would paint while I wrote my song. Strange how you never become the person you see when you're young. Of where we would be when the future comes, where we would be, and how you would paint while I wrote my songs. Strange how you never become the person you see when you're young.
Beautiful,
That
love it.
was really
Just
nice.
acoustic, using maracas or an egg shaker. I don't know
Yeah.
what it was, but beautiful.
Yeah.
Again, we forgot to pause.
Oh yeah.
That's a good thing, I guess. Let's see, here comes the epic. it sounds like a little bit. This is gonna be my favorite. This one.
The wall.
Sounded like in the Flash.
You think I deserve this?
It has a. Yes, the wall.
So dark.
I
You
love it.
said I was stupid. All my thoughts are like calm. Russia on ice is burning a hole. Can't stop myself drinking. Can't stop being me. If I call, will you come and will you save me?
I see the whole thing come down. I burn it to the ground.
drop in the ocean. A significant motion. Nothing melts in this cold. But Russia on ice is burning away.
I see the whole thing come down. I burn it to the ground. Well, what the hell did you say? You said you hate me this way. It's just a matter of time.
Wow, I'm just like freaking
Blown away.
yeah. This is like this song. Oh my god. It reminds me a lot of like, of course, the good stuff from The Wall, the darkness, like in
Yes.
the flesh. It has almost that same guitar
Yes.
tone, and but all the orchestration, the cellos, violins. What do you think?
I love it. I love it too.
Are you tripping?
I'm totally like on another level, and I just can't fathom that we had never heard this before.
Yeah,
That we've
so-
been missing out like on this and so many other albums that Porcupine Tree and Steven Wilson, like together and separate, have released. Oh, by the way, I wanted to tell you, someone left a comment saying that Steven Wilson, like a couple weeks ago, said that Porcupine Tree reunion
No.
might be closer than expected.
Very good.
So just wanted to let
Well,
you know.
I talked about this the other day. I was
Yes.
like, well, he had his. I think in a video I said he had his time as a soloist now. You know, get it out of your
Yes.
system and then rejoin.
Yes,
What made
I think
you-
that's why someone left that comment saying, "Hey, he said, you know,
That's so
it's
cool.
sooner than expected."
That's so,
So,
cool. Because I mean, they have been since we've been since we've known
yes,
each other.
I know, and like, I think that this type of music should continue to be released.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I don't think it should ever stop, and that's why it's so great that, I mean, this specific album is from 2000, but since then he's released more, and just blessed us with all of this amazing, like,
I know
music.
this song. I think is my favorite song that I've heard so far from Porcupine Tree.
Ever?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because it has so much, like, it's so good. It's like I don't even know what to say, because I guess it has been 7 minutes and I don't really recall everything, but everything's so good, so that's why I like to stop.
I know.
Sometimes we stop like 40 seconds in, but I don't want to stop too much because I don't want to take this, experience away from the viewers, but it's so good.
It
The
is.
song
It's
so
amazing.
good.
And I also wanted to comment on the tone of the guitar was very warm. Like when it came in, it was really, really nice. I like that. It was different than the other.
Oh, on that solo also.
Yes.
I was like, wow, that guitar player, I don't know if it's Steven Wilson on the guitar.
Yeah.
Or if he has a guitar player
For
that
that
plays
one,
for
yeah.
Porcupine Tree, but he has some
But
good
on
work.
the other songs, like you said, it was drier, it was more messy and dirty, and this one was just really warm and
Yeah.
nicely.
Like when I play a little
Mhm,
bit,
exactly, yeah.
Okay,
So,
let's continue.
okay, I rewound it just like a couple seconds.
Wow, nice bass. Against the Machine by Vin.
Like you said, it was like rage.
Yeah, it sounded like Tom Morello. What a trip. Machinarium. Oh, we should react to Machinarium one day.
This is so good.
Yeah, this is definitely my favorite track so far.
Nice.
So see how long I can last. You can pretend that I don't exist for you. And I can laugh about it now, but I hate it
just waiting for your email. And each day that you forgot to call just made me feel so low, so low. Just made me feel so low, so low. Christmas 1998. I tried to call, I just couldn't wait. And your message was out of date. So I left my voice on your machine, but you did not respond. Okay, you won. You make me feel so low, so low. Make me feel so low, so low. You make me feel so low, so low. You make me feel so low, so low. Thanks.
Reminded me of Radiohead, the orchestration.
Wow. That was a great way to
Wow.
end the thing.
Wow,
That one,
what an album! Really, what an album!
Yes.
What an experience! Wow, I'm like speechless.
I know. I feel
Because there
like
was
I
so
just
much-
went through like this time machine of
Yeah.
like before and after we
Yeah.
were sitting here, and now I've just went through this like
It has so
hour
much.
experience.
I know, and I mean, wow. I can't believe an hour just went by. But I mean, it's so good. It has so much, this album. I mean, so much good orchestration, composition. The lyrics, of course, I kind of like,
I was drifting in
I
and out.
missed a lot because
Yeah.
I was paying so much attention to the music. But oh my God, I mean, especially for me, I loved even the short one, How Is Your Life Today?
Yeah.
I loved it. The Last Chance to Evacuate Planet Earth is amazing.
I love that song.
I love it, like the orchestration. Hate Song, loved I loved Rush on Ice, and then Feel So Low at the end. Oh my god, that song, it put me like, sometimes that happens with you, like in this meditative state.
Yes.
I was like, I could fall asleep right now. And
Yeah.
But overall, the album was top notch.
Yes, and it was great. Feel So Low was like a great
lullaby.
change. Well, it was actually really sad. Like that one, I actually paid more attention to the lyrics, I think, because
So
he was
slow.
just kind of in my like ear, you know, like whispering. So, but Rush on Ice, like the end, didn't want to pause, but it reminded me like when it got like really chaotic, of like Radiohead's like Paranoid Android, like where just so much stuff is going on, and it's like, you know, and like it kind of put me in that mood, but also mixed with, like you said, Rage Against the Machine. So that was like a really interesting. I would say Rush on Ice. I mean, I just love the whole album, but Hate Song I think was my
Oh my god, the Hate Song,
favorite,
that section when they just like almost like it sounds like they're jamming.
Yes.
That was the highlight of for me.
Yeah.
And I'm sure there's other Porcupine Tree albums that play this kind of like, you know, where it's almost like a jam session.
Yeah, I really
I love
enjoyed
this
that.
album. But overall, this album was amazing.
It was a treat.
Because it has like these short songs that are a little bit more commercial, and then they go into this epics,
Yes.
and then more like these psychedelic. You almost
And it had a nice flow to it. Like,
yeah.
I think you could
It
listen.
never felt like filler. It never felt like filler.
Exactly.
I never felt dull at any moment. I was never bored
Me
with
neither.
a song.
Me neither.
And that is, to do that,
That's hard.
that's hard.
Yeah.
You know, to have an album where like, I would never skip this. I would put this on and I would not skip a
But what I
single
was
song.
going to say, I mean, yes, I agree now that I've listened to the full thing, but each song, like you said, had a little bit of, like the album in itself has a little bit of everything to where you could listen to each song individually if you wanted to.
Yeah.
I
mean, it's
now that
not-
I've heard it this way, I'm never going back.
But it's not like, but you're
it's
right.
not a
it's
concept,
not like
and it, like,
I mean, I guess we listen to Dark Side of the Moon. We listen to, you know, Time just by itself.
Mm-hmm.
Or we listen to Great Gig in the Sky by itself because we know the transitions. But yeah, I guess it's designed to listen to in one thing.
Yes,
you know?
because some songs would kind of like go into each other, like the little birds and the stuff. But some of them would not. So that's what I'm saying. Some albums are really like very, I want to use a word in Spanish, very deeply meant to be a concept album where if you don't listen to it in that way, you
miss out.
Really missing out. And this one, I feel that too, but I also feel like
you can break
it down if you wanted to. Yeah, because like you said, some songs do end.
For example, I'm gonna send my best friend Tobias, of course. I'm gonna send him Rush on Ice because he's a huge Opeth freak. Mm-hmm. He loves the band, and we're just getting into them like bit by bit, and he's gonna love this. He would love this. And what's so cool about this whole thing, this Opeth and Porcupine Tree, that Steven Wilson and Opeth are like best friends. Mm-hmm. And actually, I've read that Steven Wilson got heavier his albums because of Opeth, mm-hmm. because he was like, what is this metal thing that they're doing? Yeah, you know, because he was more into Floyd, and so now. You can there was some really on Rush on Ice, then the distorted guitar, that was the only moment where it got really heavy. Mm-hmm. This is more like an acoustic album. It's very, very easy to get into this. I'm sure like my mom or your dad or people that don't listen to heavy metal could listen to this and enjoy it very much.
Definitely. And it wasn't too proggy, just enough, like
just
you
enough,
said.
Yeah. And when it got proggy, it got really
very
good.
Proggy, very good, yeah. Well, this was wonderful. Thank you, Eric. Thank you everyone who's here.
If you made it so far.
Obviously skipping. The intention of pausing was that the video does not get taken down.
And if it gets taken down, we can still put it somewhere else. We find a place for it to put it. That's just the risk of YouTube, you know, doing these reaction videos that, you know, record companies are record companies. I mean, I respect the decision, especially when you do like a whole album.
Right. This was our first time, so this is really like experimenting where we pause. Do we pause between each song? I like the fact that we kind of let the songs go into each other, because pausing after each song kind of takes away
like
from the album experience. Yeah. So we hope, you know, you guys enjoyed it and we did an okay job. And Eric, thank you again so much. This was really, really a treat. This really put us in a position where we, like, you know, we're...
Yeah, we like, you literally made us sit down and said, Nick and Lex, sit down, put on your headphones and enjoy. So thank you so much for the opportunity. This was wonderful, a treat. For like making this so enjoyable and for supporting us the way you are. So, and everyone who's like watching the videos, I hope you enjoy. All the Porcupine Tree fans, all the prog fans, all the music fans.
And
thank you so much.
In Absentia is coming soon.
Coming soon.
A couple other Porcupine Tree songs are in the book. So thank you guys for watching. Let us know what you think. If you have any suggestions or comments, please let us know, and see you in the next video. Bye, everyone.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.